We're here at the first game of the men's semifinal at the most anticipated game of the tournament thus far. My name is Phil Benavides from LMU, and I'm here with my partner Lindsay Joy from Gonzaga University.
You know, Phil, you might expect the Bulldogs to have some pent-up frustration after that big upset a few weeks ago, but these boys, they're as cool as cucumbers. Before the game, Matt Bolden said, obviously you want to beat the team that just beat you, but there's really no bad blood between these teams. And in that upset, the Bulldogs were awful from the floor. They shot 34%. All their stars went cold. Now, as for the chances of that happening again, Stephen Gray said, I guess it's a possibility, but Phil, don't expect lightning to strike twice here.
I spoke with the LMU men's team earlier today, and yes, they are usually loud and confident, but they were quiet and reserved. But not because they were afraid. Oh no, not because they were afraid, but because they were focused. And they know they're going to come out here and prove that a Bulldog's bark is not as fierce as a lion's roar. Now, in order for them to do this, they need to have their star performers on it. Vernon Teal is leading the team right now in tournament scoring, averaging nearly 23 points a game. Ashley Hamilton, 19 points a game. And of course, Drew Viney, who was the key player in upsetting Gonzaga in the first place. He had 10 defensive rebounds and 16 points overall. Early on, Gonzaga proves where there's a will, there's a way. Stephen Gray finds Will Foster for an alley-oop. It didn't even look like he jumped off the ground for that.
Zag freshman Bo Kong strung to the hoop, draws the foul.
Kevin Young crashes the board, grabs 1, 2, and third time's a charm.
You know, it was a rainy day in Vegas, and it was raining buckets in the Orleans Arena. Stephen Gray finished the first half with 14 points, leading all scorers.
Here we go, Bulldogs, here we go!
Fans are loving it, Spike's loving it. Gonzaga takes a 16-point lead going into the break, and they're shooting 57% from the floor.
LMU's Ashley Hamilton drives the lane and slams down a gorgeous one-handed dunk. You'll definitely be seeing that on SportsCenter tonight.
Davis for LMU knocks down the 3. That one puts them within 9. They would get to within 6, not an inch closer.
Matt Bolden, WCC Player of the Year, takes one from the top of the key. He drains it, Zags up 14.
Later on, Bolden puts the icing on the cake. Gray to Bolden, layup good. Zags win 77-62.
All right, Lindsay, the Lions had a rough time, but they're able to cut down a 16-point deficit down to 6 in the second half, but they just weren't able to hold on to it.
It really took the Zags most of the second half to put the Lions away, but ultimately LMU had no answer for Gonzaga. The last time these two teams played, Gonzaga was ice cold from the floor. Tonight they were red hot. Now they must wait to see who they will take on in tomorrow night's championship game. It's either St. Mary's or Portland versus the Gonzaga Bulldogs. For Phil Benavides, I'm Lindsay Joy with WCCTV.